And welcome into Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, and yes, we are just about to get the girls' game underway. They are starting early tonight because even though the scheduled start time is 5:30, but the JV game got finished early, and so this one is starting a little bit early as well. They are just about ready to do the national anthem, so we'll play some of our great sponsors and come back and quickly set this game up for you and get this underway. It is the Lady Wildcats at Portales visiting the Lady Rams, and we will get this game underway, but let's go ahead and take a break and for the national anthem, the introduction of players, and we'll be back with your Lady Wildcat basketball as we say thank you very much to our sponsors, and thank you for watching and listening on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
To manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account.
Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
And welcome back to
Lovington Wildcat fans. Are you ready for the battle?
welcome back to Lady Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan. It's kind of loud in the gym, and it's kind of hot too, but we're making it work here as well. The Portales Lady Rams are going to be introduced here in a moment. They're introducing our girls because they are the visiting team. So let's look at the Portales roster as Lovington comes in this one 12-9, 2-0 in district. They are ranked 17th overall in New Mexico and 5th in New Mexico 4A. They're coming off of a win against Artesia. Artesia beat Lovington, of course, in their district opener, and Portales beat Artesia 57-32. Next up for them will be at Goddard 1 week from tonight on Friday the 14th. They are under head coach Wade Fraze. Number 3, Angel Ornelas. 10, Maria Lujan. 11, Skylar Massey. 14, Delaney Banda. 20, Ainsley Horton. 22, Addison Mayberry. 23, Aylin Cerna. 24, Ebony Fulfer. 25, Brielle Lucero. 30, Erin Van Leven. 32, Taya Rippey. And 33, Miley Banda. And I'm waiting to see who their starting 5 are. Van Leeuwen is, okay, your starters for Portales will be Miley Banda, Taya Rippey, number 24, Ebony Fulfer. They don't have a board in this gym that shows you the starting 5. Skylar Massey, Angel Ornelas. Those are your starting five for Portales. For Lovington, under head coach Chief Bridgeforth, they come in at 13-9. They are 1-1 in district. They're coming off of a loss. They're coming off of a win, a loss to Goddard, that is. And 20 is. They are next up. I'm sorry about this. I'm juggling papers here. Next up, they play at Artesia on the 14th. So, Paisha Gonzalez, number 3. 4 is Carlene Knapp. 5 is Aubrey Aranda. 10 is Braylon Hernandez. 12 is Malaya Castro. 14, Ashlyn Borunda. 22, Leslie Corral. 23, Zoe Blackwell. 24 is J.B. Rios. And 42 is Abigail Schaus. Schaus is in the center waiting for the tip-off. And it is going to be controlled by Portales. That is Gonzalez passing it off. A shot up from the right corner, no good. Nice work, as that is number 5, Aranda, getting the ball. Moving it down to Borunda. Borunda passing to Schaus. Schaus in the lane, trying to put up a shot, gets her own rebound. And the putback, the first one was no good, but she does get a rebound and 2 points, and Lovington is on the board. So let's get the score bug back over on my phone. And Bonda puts it in 4-2. So we are tied up 2-2 here, just barely. And they are going to call a foul, and the first foul on Ashlyn Borunda. And the point is up and good, 3 the old-fashioned way. And your home team, Portales, ahead by 1. Lovington coming back, though. There's a 3-point attempt from the right corner, and it's no good. Aranda missed it, but the rebound and the putback, very good. And Schaus now with 4 points and a couple of rebounds and a fight for it. As I'm going to turn the camera down just a little bit. And a tie for the ball as a fight for it to keep it inbounds or going out of bounds, every way you want to look at it. And possession arrow goes to Lovington. Malaya Castro leaves it off for Knapp. Knapp passes it over into the right corner. A pass then into Schaus right up underneath the board. She had posted up and in. They are feeding it into Schaus, and right now she has all 6 points on the board for Lovington. Nice assists and give and goes. Portales with a 3-ball shot, no good. And Aranda with the rebound, her second. They pass it down. Fast break attempt, but Malaya Castro gets down. Too much traffic. She has to pass off, and Borunda takes a shot, no good, and Portales with the rebound. So 6-3 is your score. Lovington leading with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. And I'm probably going to be just keeping track of points. And wow, what a 3-point shot that was. Credit where credit's due. Nothing but net. Number 33 with a 3-pointer and all 6 points on the board for Portales by Miley Banda. And a turnover on the ball. Portales with it. Lady Rams passing it. Number 3, Ornelas thinking about the 3. Passes, and a turnover for the Lady Rams. As Castro running the point, brings it down, has to pass it out to Knapp. Knapp then to Aranda, and Aranda buries the tray. Nice, so Aranda is on the board and gives Lovington the 9-6 lead. And we made sure a pass underneath, almost stolen away, tipped away, good heads up by Schaus. But it does make it to its intended target, and on the way, unfortunately, Schaus is going to be called with a foul. So she was trying to steal the ball, get it away. So she's called on her first foul. And it's good. So Bond at the free throw line adds another point. She's got all 7 points now for Portales on the board. And has a chance at another one. That one, nothing but net either. So 9-8. Has quickly tried to move it down. I like Lovington is working on very fast transitions, and I think against a good team like Portales, that's exactly what they have to do. They have to get the ball quickly down the court, make those really fast transitions from defense to offense and back again. A nice pass over to Barunda. She tries a shot. It will not go, and the rebound and the putback by Schaus. It's actually a good thing maybe that that Lovington's shooting is cold, because Schaus is right there to rebound and put back, and all of her putbacks have been good. Portales with a 3 from the right corner, and Ebony Fulfer with a 3-pointer for Portales, and just like that, we're tied at 11 apiece with 4:16 left to play and a very fast-moving first. And another turnover for Lovington will give the ball to Portales. Going to be mostly concentrating on keeping up with the points and keeping the score on the screen that you see. Keep in mind, the screen that you see is not the screen that I see to input data. My input tells me points away, points home. It doesn't identify the school's home and away, except the Boxcast translates that. And if the Boxcast isn't set up correctly so that the bottom is matched up to the top, then we get a situation like last game for the girls. Shot in from Portales on the inbound is no good, and Lovington, there's a fight for the rebound, and Barunda comes up with it. Nice. And she's going to pass it off. She was driving in, but not able to take a shot. Too much traffic around her, so she pulled up, was going to send it to Knapp. It goes out of bounds, but last touch by Portales, so it'll stay Lovington basketball as Schaus, Barunda, Aranda, Knapp, and Castro were your starters. Still out on the court for Lovington. Oh, Barunda takes the inbound, works it into the lane, up and around, and puts it up 4-2, and the tie is broken. Lovington 13, and Barunda is on the board with 2 points. Oh no, and I think even though her arms were up her feet and her body, I think, got number 33, and Schaus quickly picks up her second foul on Banda, number 33, who will go to the line. She's a perfect 3 for 3 at the line so far today. 13-11, Lovington with the 2-point lead, but Banda sinks the first one, and she'll have another one. So 13-12 now, and let's see. You've got Ornelas coming out for Portales, and I think number 10, that is Lujan, going in. Second shot up from Banda at the line, and that one nothing but net as well. She's a perfect 5 for 5 at the free throw line, and we are tied up again, 13 all here with just over 3 minutes left to play. Oh, a pass from Barunda intended for Castro down in the corner. Goes out of bounds, but it was off of really tight defensive pressure by Portales, so it will stay Lovington ball. Castro into Barunda to Schaus, and it goes just over her head and out of bounds, so another turnover for Lovington, and that is going to give Portales the ball where we are all tied up. So Lovington really got to take care of the ball, make those passes accurate. And everybody's going to have to try really extra hard to watch and try to corral passes when they come to them, even if they're off target, if it can be saved. So every possession important against a team like Portales. Oh, a 3-pointer from way downtown at the arc. Wow, Ebony Fulfer with her second tray of the game. Beautiful shooting. Beautiful perimeter shooting by Portales so far. And that puts them up 16-13 now. Lovington passing. Good defensive pressure by Portales. It's knocked out of bounds. Stays Lovington ball. Aranda inbounds to Barunda. Barunda in the left corner, fighting her way, trying to find her way through the lane, and almost loses the ball. Corrals it, though. Now passes back to Aranda. Aranda to Castro. Castro, oh, no, that is number 22, and that is Corral. Corral in the game, and picks up the ball. Lovington close to losing it that time, but Corral did a good job after losing it, getting it back, leaving off for Aranda. Aranda to Castro. Castro driving across the baseline, goes out of bounds. And even though it was good defensive pressure by Portales, there was no foul committed, or at least called there. So just another turnover. Lovington has to stay in control of the basketball and take shots to be able to make points to stay up with or beat this Portales Lady Rams team. They are formidable. They pass around outside the arc on the left side, and they get Bonda. They get Bonda open again on the left wing, and she makes them pay with another tray. 19-13 now. Lovington with the ball, quick transition. They send Barunda down. She puts a ball up from the left. It will not fall. Fight for the rebound, and Portales has it. That is going to be Massey picking it up, running the point, leaving it off actually for Bonda. Now they're going to pass outside the arc on the left side. Bounce pass now over to Lujan. Lujan underneath the basket, and it's stolen away. Nice takeaway, but Lovington's got to make points off of the turnover. And Aranda. And another case of just not taking care of the ball, and I think Chief Bridgeworth wants to talk to the ladies and settle them down and let them know they have really got to stay in control of that basketball and not give it up. They have a 6-point deficit right now, and that's not too far to make up. They can still do that. There's 1:21 left in the first quarter, but of course they really got to just play sharp. They're going to have to bring it whole game against a formidable Lady Rams team, and Portales here. They're capable of that. They just have to execute. So out of this timeout, Portales gets back on the court first. Lady Wildcats still in the huddle with Chief Bridgeworth and his staff. Now they're breaking up and back to action. 19-13 is your score. Lady Rams of Portales leading. Lovington put the first points on the board and have kept it very close. Lady Rams inbound. And a shot up, 3-point attempt up, no good. And Castro with the rebound. Bounce pass over to Barunda. Barunda up to Corral. Corral, an 8th grader, brought up to varsity just the last game. Doing a good job. She's got tight defense on her. Now leaves it off for Aranda. And Aranda trying to pass. It's bumped away by Bonda, but eventually goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it's Lady Ram basketball as it goes off of Aranda. Wow, no foul called. And Lovington faithful not liking that. You can hear they're off to my right, the Lovington visitor stands. They showed up very well. A sea of blue over here to my right and in front of me in the visitor section. Portales with a 3-ball attempt on the way from the left wing, no good. It goes out of bounds, and fighting to keep it in bounds was Lujan, but no luck. It goes out of bounds, so Lady Cats do get a break here. They get the basketball. They've got to score on this possession. No empty possessions. And a pass is stolen away. Another turnover. And then almost stolen right back away by Rios. Instead, Portales is able to get it. And 2 more points, and I'm not sure who those went to. Lovington with Corral, and at the buzzer, a shot almost banks off of it, doesn't go in, but some flurry of activity there, and at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. It's 21-15. The Lady Rams are leading by 6 points, and we'll take a timeout and hear from some of our sponsors. You'll be back in about 30 seconds with more Lady Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
Welcome back to Lady Wildcat basketball from Portales Gym. And at the end of the first quarter, start of the second, 21-15 is your score. And Portales is leading Lovington at this point early on in the game, and Lovington scored first, and they kept it very close. It's been tied up a couple of times at 11-all and then 13-all. And then Portales was able to take a couple of turnovers from Lovington and turn them into points and have some great perimeter shooting. Ooh, a pass is going to be picked up. Is it going to be in time? No. It's going to be last touch by Portales, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Oh, are they going to say? The ref thinks it went off of Malaya Castro's knee. Malaya thinks that she didn't touch it, but it will be Lady Ram basketball. So bad break for the Lady Cats. Portales passing around the outside of the arc. Their perimeter shooting is red hot this game. They have missed a couple of three-ball attempts, though, so they're not perfect in terms of dropping the three-point shots, but now trying to penetrate the lane. Lovington doing a pretty good job of denying them. So instead, Lujan not from three-point distance, but she does take a jumper and buries it. Nice transition for Lovington as Castro just past half court made a long pass trying to find Barunda underneath the basket, and Barunda gets fouled. They are going to call that on number 22, Addison Mayberry. It's her first. And it puts Barunda at the line, and she sinks the first one. She had a great night at the free throw line the last game against Goddard. And she is going to eye it, sky it on the second one. Nothing but net either. Nice work there. 23-17 now. Still a 6-point lead for Portales. Lady Rams have the ball. Working on the outside on the right. Now Ornelas driving into the lane. A little shot up, no good. Schaus fighting for the rebound, then loses it, and now gets it right back. So the team trade turnovers really quickly. Nice rebound again for Schaus. And gives it to Castro. Castro leaving it off for Knapp. Actually, Knapp has signed to play basketball, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. They pass around, take a shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, and the putback, no good. Then Schaus gets the ball, and they're going to call a third foul on her. They're going to call an offensive foul. She had the ball, and they're going to call her. I'm not sure I agree with that one, but she's picked up 3 fouls. 6.5 minutes left to play in this second quarter. 23-17 your score. The Lady Rams leading and with the ball right now, bouncing it on the left side outside the arc. Lovington trying to steal that. A shot up, no good, and Lady Rams get their own rebound, and a bounce pass up is actually, yep, they're gonna call a turnover. So the Lady Cats catching a break here, and Castro in the backcourt gives it to Aranda. Aranda up to Barunda. Barunda driving in, puts it up and in from the left. I think Portales was expecting her to pass that off to Schaus, and she didn't. She kept the ball and put it up and in. Nice work, as she's got 6 points in the game. Shaves that down. 23-19 your score now. Lady Cats within 4. Portales moving it around the outside of the arc. Resetting. Pretty good defense by Lovington. Trying to keep a hand in the face of the three-point shooters. Ornelas is going to drive in now to the hoop and try to put up the ball, and I think they're going to call Knapp with a foul as Knapp. Yep, that is on Knapp. That's her first one, and it's going to be at the line. That's Ornelas. First one up, no good. As two of the girls come out for Portales, and we have subs coming in, but Ornelas at the line. First one up, no good. Schaus and Barund on the blocks in the front for Lovington. Second one is good. And good quick transition for Lovington. Schaus gets a pass, puts a shot up, no good. Whistle sounds. I think, and they're going to call Ornelas for the foul. So 24-19 your score now. Lovington with the ball. They inbound and put it up and in. Barunda with two more makes it 24-21. Lovington within three with just a little over 5 minutes left to play in the first. Oh, a pass into the lane, no good. It pops out and Carly Knapp picks it up. Nice. Lovington, she passes off to Castro. Castro underneath the basket. It gets knocked away, goes out of bounds. It'll stay Lovington basketball. Castro will inbound just to the left of the Lovington basket. 24-21. Portales up by 3 with 5 minutes left to play, and here come fresh legs in, and the Schaus is going to come out as well for Lovington. Inbound, knocked away. It'll stay Lady Ramball now. So Lovington, they've really got to try to make every possession count. Coach Bridgeworth has talked a lot about empty possessions. Got to score when you have the ball, especially against strong teams. A pass over to the outside of the arc, a 3 attempt on the way, no good, and Portales with the rebound, and then a fight for it, as I think they may call Jabri Rios on that. Rios came in the game, I think, yep, it is Jabri. She came in for Schaus just a minute or so ago. That's her first foul. It'll be on the floor, and the Lady Rams will have it. Ornelas inbounds. Fuller over to Bonda. Bonda back to Fuller. Fuller will just drift back near midcourt to Ornelas, as Lovington looking for position or somebody open to pop a 3, and they do, and it is nothing but net as Fuller gets under. She gets clear, her third tray of the game, and puts it 27-21. Here come the Lady Cats in the backcourt. It's Castro running the point, gets it up to Knapp. Knapp into Barunda. Barunda drives in, puts up a nice little alley-oop shot, but it does not go, and Portales with the rebound. A long pass down to Bonda, being guarded by Castro, and it goes out of her hands. They're going to say it was off of Castro, though. So it'll be Lady Ram basketball just to the left of their basket. They get it in. They get it into Fuller, and she thinks about the tray. Then she passes it off. Another 3-ball attempt up from outside the arc on the way. No good. Fight for the rebound, and one of the Lady Cats goes down. They are going to call the foul on Bonda. That is her first. And it's going to be on the floor, Lady Cats basketball, but there's going to be a timeout. It is a Lovington timeout. It's a full 60, so we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
And welcome back to Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Out of the Lovington timeout as Chief Bridgeforth just letting the girls go right now. It is 27-21. Lady Rams are leading with 3:43 left to play in the second quarter. Lady Cats playing pretty well, but they would be probably in the lead. They have given up the ball, turned it over too many times. There have been a couple of close calls and questionable calls. Oh, and then a steal off of the pass, and Bonda tries to put up a point-blank shot. It won't fall. The rebound of the putback no good, and then a fight for it. And Ornelas tries to put up the ball, and now they're going to call, I think, Rios on the foul. Yep, it's going to be on Jabri Rios. So a fight for it, and the Lovington girls don't seem to be getting the break on a lot of these calls when it comes to free-for-all with lots of bodies close in and lots of hands in the air. They seem to be picking up the fouls. First one is up, no good. Ornelas is one of 3 from the line tonight. She'll have a chance, another one. And that one is up and good. So she's 2 for 4 from the line. Knapp gets it to Aranda. Aranda up to Castro. And it pops up on the, I think she was intending to get it over to Knapp, and it's deflected, popped up, and the Lady Rams take the ball. Passing around outside the yacht. Ornelas thinks about the 3, but she's got Knapp in her face, so she passes over to the left corner. Now looking, calling for the O, gets it over to Fuller, and then they pass it, get Ornelas. Ornelas works herself into the lane, tries to put up a point-blank shot. It does not go in. Barunda with the ball. Barunda with a rebound, but it goes out of bounds. So good work, but then it goes out of bounds, so it ends up being a turnover. Lovington girls trailing, almost a steal, good hustle, but instead Fuller brings it back, a little jumper, and Fulfer puts up a shot that's her only non-tray of the game, I do believe. Makes it, well, they're going to say it's 30, but I believe, well, it had been 29. It was just 2 because she made the free throw. There was a free throw made, and that would made it 29, and then, or 28, and then that was just 2 points. So now, on the transition, Lovington also catches a break. They're going to call a foul on number 11, Massey, her first, and Malaya Castro at the line. Nice work as she buries her first attempt. Chipping into it, got to chip into it where they can. She'll have another chance to try to bring Lovington within 7 points as less than 2.5 minutes before halftime now. Second one is up. That one no good. And skying up, it's Ornelas for the rebound. Or no, that's Bonda for the rebound. Passes to Fulfer. Fulfer down underneath the basket. The shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. She gets it, but I believe she steps out of bounds. She does. So a turnover, and Lovington will have the ball. It's Aranda who will inbound right in front of the Lady Cat bench. Castro running the point up to Barunda. Barunda moving the ball, spin move in the lane, and losing the handle on it to dribble. Gets it off to Aranda, and Aranda takes it and buries the 3. That's her second tray of the game. Nice work. And shaves it to within, just 2. So 30-24 now. Yeah, it was a 3. It was all right. And Ornelas, unfortunately, puts it up and in. So 32-24 now. Lovington trying to make that quick transition. Barunda with the ball. Passes to Rios. Rios nowhere to go with it. Gets it to Knapp. Knapp trying to pass it, and it's popped out of bounds. Nope, she steps out of bounds. And nope, it's not. She was, the ball goes out of bounds, but it stays Lady Cat basketball. On the inbound, Barunda gets it, drives into the lane, up, no good, and that is number 30, Van Leeuwen, with the rebound. Quick pass up to Fulfer underneath the lane. Her shot won't go. And Ornelas fighting for the rebound. Or no, that's Bonda fighting for the rebound. Ornelas is 3, Bonda is 33. And they are going to call Aranda with the foul. That is her second foul. It does put Bonda at the line. And her first one is in. She is perfect at the line. She is 6 for 6 in free throw shooting tonight. She leads Portales in scoring. 6-9, 4-13 with 14 points and makes it 15. Wow. So 34-24. This is the biggest lead that the Lady Rams have had on the Lady Cats, but it's still early. We have a little over a minute to play before halftime, and the Lady Cats are close enough to bring it back. They pass, get it down the court. Aranda to Castro. Castro getting worked on. Ornelas reaching in. There's no call, no foul. They get it to Knapp. Knapp drives across, top of the arc. Passing in to Blackwell. Blackwell almost loses it, corrals it, gets it back to Aranda. Aranda trying to pass, loses it just momentarily, gets it back, a shot up, no good. And Portales with the rebound, but then they travel and turn it over. So a good break for Lovington. And Lovington Lady Cats will have the ball just to the left of their basket. 32.5 seconds left to play before halftime. They trail by 10. They need to eat into that as much as they can before they go to the locker room here. And they're gonna call the travel. So a turnover by Lovington now. And the Lady Rams inbound. Ornelas takes it, gets to Fulfer. Fulfer with a 3 ball on the way from the left wing. Lovington left her wide open. She made him pay. Fulfer with another 3. That's her 4th tray. Lovington with the ball, though, passing it, get it to Aranda. Aranda taking a shot at the 3. It doesn't fall, but Lovington does get the rebound and then gets fouled. That is Zoe Blackwell. 37-24 is your score, and Blackwell will be at the line. She's one of the 8th graders that Chief Bridgeworth pulled up. Beautiful work. Nice as buries it. Any way Lovington can chip in to this lead by Portales before halftime is a good thing. Second one up, and that one falls through as well. Nice work. 37-26, just 3, 2, 1 second left, and a 3-ball attempt falls short. And at halftime, your score is 37-26. Portales is leading, and we'll be back with your halftime report coming up in just a few minutes. Please take a moment to look at the sponsor logos as you listen to the spots and say a thank you to all of those businesses who are stepping up and supporting Lovington athletics, boys and girls, and helping us bring these broadcasts to you absolutely free. And tonight, we are on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Insurance. Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, flying solo here at the Portales Gym, and as it's halftime of the girls' game, the boys are getting warmed up, and their game will follow the end of this girls' game. Let's talk about what has happened in this first half. Your halftime score is 37-26. Portales leading. Portales also led at the end of the first, 21-15. And let's take a look at the scoring. First, Portales leading all scorers right now is Miley Bonda with 15 points, and 7 of those have come at the free throw line. And up next is 14 points for Ebony Fulfer, and 4 of those were Trey's. Then you have 6 points from Angel Ornelas, 2 points from Maria Lujan, and that's the scoring. So really 2 of the girls for Portales responsible for most of the points, 19 of those points on the board, 19 of the 37 points for Portales. They go 9 of 10 at the free throw line. A lot of fouls being called, most of them against Lovington. Lovington girls, your leading scorer right now, it's a tie. You've got Abigail Schaus with 8 points, and you've got Ashlyn Barunda with 8 points, 2 of those from the free throw line. You've got 5 points from Aubrey Aranda, a point from Malaya Castro, 2 points for Leslie Corral, 2 points for Zoe Blackwell. Corral and Blackwell are 8th graders brought up to varsity just at the beginning of the district season, and they've acquitted themselves very well in these last 2 games, and especially for such young players. But and I had Aubrey Aranda down with 6 points. I think they may have downgraded one of those to a 2 shot, and I believe that's where because I had the score for Lovington as 37-27, adding up the points. So either that point from Malaya Castro was not good, or Aubrey Aranda had a tray and a deuce. So, but those points that I've just given you add up to 26 for Lovington. They trail by 11 here in the beginning of the second half. They go 5 of 6 at the free throw line. Their shooting is just as good. They just haven't had as many opportunities at the free throw line as Portales has. But possessions, Lovington has turned over the ball too many times, and they've gotten out-rebounded by Portales, although not by a lot. Lovington has put up quite a few rebounds, courtesy of Schaus and Barunda and Aranda. Most of those 3. Castro has grabbed a couple as well. But Lovington, really, the difference has just been in possessions, empty possessions and too many turnovers. And Portales has used their possessions to executing a little better and turning those into points, and they are outscoring. Also, Portales' perimeter shooting has been pretty red hot. They're not perfect. They have missed a few 3-ball attempts, but they have 6 3-point shots that they have made in this first half, and Lovington has the 1, maybe the 2 that's disputed. So that is the tale. 37-26 at halftime. Not an insurmountable lead at all for the Lady Cats, and you can hear the applause for the Lovington girls as they come back on the court. There really is a very good, I'm going to turn the camera just a little bit, kind of swing that around so you can see, even though I can't see what I'm showing you, I'll swing the camera and let you see a lot of blue here in the gym over behind the Lady Cats team. This is the visitor section, and Lovington has traveled well, coming up to support the Lady Cats, and it's good to see. And they're just down by 11. They could make that up easily, especially if their 3 shooting gets hot. If they have 3-point shooters open and taking those shots and getting them to fall, we'll see what happens in the second half. And they have buzzed the end of the intermission, so we'll be getting underway. I was going to take another break, but I think we had a nice long break to let you listen to our sponsors, so we'll just get ready. We expect that the starters are going to be back out on the court for both teams, and it definitely, I think there's it looks like all of the starters for Portales, Ornelas, Massey, Fulfer, Rippey, and Banda are out on the court. I do believe they are. So we'll get this second half underway again. 37-26 your score. Lovington probably going to look to come out and try to immediately score points. They were on the board first, and in the first quarter, the game was tied up a couple of different times at 11-all and at 13-all before Portales started pulling away, and haven't looked back since. But the Lady Cats are still within striking distance. Schaus is playing with 3 fouls on her, and we'll have to be careful as we begin play in this second half. And yes, your Lovington starters, Naparanda, Castro Barunda, and Schaus on the court. Getting ready for the inbound to start the second half, and Portales has the ball. Oh, a pass. Oh, it does go out of bounds. goes out of bounds, and Aranda was right there. She didn't touch the ball, so good way to start for Lovington at least is to pick up the ball, have it on a turnover by Portales. Castro running the point, spinning, top of the arc, moves back. Knapp over on the right. Now she drives in, decides to try to put the ball up herself. It does not fall, but Aranda with the rebound and the putback. And 2 more points and a quick transition for the Lady Rams, bringing it down. But Lovington, a nice transition from offense to defense there, getting down and guarding the paint. Beat the Lady Rams. They were trying for the fast break. Oh, and then a beautiful 3 shots. Wow. Angel Ornelas with her first 3 ball. Wow. Credit where credit's due. A beautiful shot. Made it 40-26, or 28 rather. Lovington needs to answer those points immediately if they can. Knapp with the ball, driving across top of the arc, leaves it off for Castro. She turns around, her foot on the line, and the ball goes in and out. Fight for the rebound. Schaus has got it, and then they say Schaus traveled before she was able to get rid of the ball. Little frustration there. Another turnover by Lovington. An empty possession, and they trail by 12 points now. Lady Rams with the ball, working it around outside the arc. Get it to Ornelas. She pops a tray from the left wing this time. Back-to-back threes from Ornelas. Wow. As where did she come from? The trays were by Fulfer and Bonda in the first half, and now Fulfer, a bad pass, stolen away. Another turnover for Lovington, and Lady Rams have got it. Driving down is number 32, Taya Rippey, and she puts it up and in. 2 more points, 45-28. Lovington needs to answer those points immediately. They're kind of getting buried a little bit here, and a comeback is going to be tougher with every basket, every point. Knapp gets it into Barunda to Schaus in the lane, and Schaus can't hang on to that. Pass was high, and kind of a combination of it being high and then having a lot of defense around her. And then the ball stolen away, a ball up and no good for Portales, and give it back down as Aranda gets that for Lovington. A shot up, no good. And Portales with the rebound. A hippity hop into the lane, and are they going to call Aranda with the foul? No, good. They're going to say that Portales, they're going to say that is a turnover by Portales, and nice advantage for Lovington. They get the ball back, a chance to eat into that lead now as Castro running the point to Knapp, back to Castro. Castro calling the O. Gets it up to Knapp. Knapp into Barunda up to Schaus. Schaus trying to put it up and in. It does not go, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. So they are going to call that on Massey. It's her second foul. And Schaus will go to the line to shoot 2. First one up, no good. We are in the third quarter, 5 minutes left to play. This has been a quick moving game. 45-28, second one is up, and that one no good as well. Lady Rams with the rebound. They bring the ball down, get it to Ornelas. She tries a 3, won't fall, and Aranda with the rebound gets it to Knapp. Knapp going all the way, drives into the lane, going to put up a shot from the right side and gets fouled by Bonda. Yep, they're going to call Bonda, and that's her second foul. That will put Knapp at the line to shoot. That's her first trip to the line tonight. They have Massey and Fulfer in the blocks for Portales. First one's up and good. Carly Knapp with her first point of the game makes it 45-29. Another chance to eat into this Lady Rams lead, and she does. Nice spin through the net. 45-30 now as Ornelas with the ball. Portales taking their time. The clock is their friend. Pass up, stolen away. Nice work by Schaus. as Portales getting a little lays it down. Oh, and then a pass from Castro up to Schaus is knocked away. So the teams trade turnovers. Lady Rams driving into the basket, trying to put up a shot from the right, and is fouled. And that is going to be, I believe, Rippey. And they're going to call that on Aranda. That's her third foul. Ooh, a couple of Lady Cats playing with 3 fouls now. And the first one is up and no good. So a miss from the line. 45-30 with 4:22 left in the third, and that is going to roll out as well, and Schaus skies for the rebound. The ball goes out of bounds. It is going to stay Lady Cat basketball. It's a nice work by Schaus. Oh, they called a quick foul. No, they didn't call a foul, but it was just a turnover. Oh, Castro is going to get called for the push foul, although Lovington says no, as that was a big flop and a skid, and that she got fouled first, and there was just pushing her away. Lovington not liking that call at all, saying she got fouled and simply pushed back. So it will stand. And that is the first foul on Castro. Sorry, we have some fans coming up in the stands. We'll maneuver around them if we can. Portales with the ball. A ball up, no good, and Aranda with a steal gets it to Knapp. Knapp to Castro, and Castro puts it up and in. A nice one with an assist by Knapp. Castro with 2 points. Now 45-32. And a 3-ball attempt up. Bonda buries it from the left corner. That's her third tray of the game. Makes it 48-32. And just when Lovington was catching up, eating in, gaining some points, then they lose them. And Malaya Castro has the ball stolen away. The layup no good, but Bonda with the rebound. Her putback doesn't go, but then she is fouled, and I think they're going to call that on Castro. No, on Barunda. And Barunda is, I think that's, just her second foul. It will put Bonda at the line. Bonda buries it. She continues to be perfect at the free throw line tonight. She has made 8 of 8. 49-32. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left on the third quarter as Bonda eyes it, skies it, and buries her next shot. She has yet to miss at the free throw line tonight. Lovington with a quick transition. Aranda taking the ball. The paint guarded, has to pull back out, give it to Barunda. Barunda driving into the lane, has the ball taken away. She says, where's the foul? Nothing called. Portales with the quick transition, the give and go. And Fulfer with 2 underneath the basket. 52-32, just like that. We see a 20-point lead now. A pass, Knapp gets it. Barunda trying for the shot, does not fall, and the rebound is taken away by Portales. Fulfer thinking about the 3-ball, but she's got Aranda in her face. She pulls back and passes it off, then gets the ball back, and then buries it. You can't just guard her for a few seconds. You gotta guard her if you're gonna guard her. 55-32 as Portales really stretching this out. And I'm surprised there's no timeout called, but it might be a good time for that to try to slow the momentum. But, Chief Bridgeworth may think he wants to keep their engine working. He does put Corral in, and Corral with the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay Lovington basketball. Last touch by Portales. Lujan called for a foul. That's her second. And Corral with the ball. Oh, loses it bad pass, and it's picked up by Fulfer. Fulfer taking it all the way then. Yep, puts it up and in. Does a little head fake, a little turnaround, and then her jumper is good. She has 7 points in this second half. One of them a tray. 57-32 now. A minute 19 left in this third as Lovington came in trailing only 11 points at the beginning of this quarter. And now they're down by 23, or 25 rather. Yep, 25. Ouch. But a foul is called on Fulfer, and that's just her first. And it will put Aranda at the line, and her first one, no good. And Rippey comes in for Fulfer. Fulfer comes out, and the second attempt from the free throw line. Aranda eyes it, skies it, and it's short. And it's going to be Rippey with the rebound for Portales. So no offensive rebound there, denying Lovington a second look. They're out of the empty free throws. A takeaway as Aranda. Are they going to call the jump ball? No, they're going to call 32. Rippey with a foul, her first, as she fouls Aranda fighting for the ball. And Aranda will go to the free throw line. So 57-32, just a little over a minute left to play in the third quarter here. And that one is going to be short. Let's see, Knapp comes out and Castro goes back in for Lovington. Corrals on the floor, Aranda, Jabri Rios, and let's see who else, number 10, that's Braylon Hernandez. So 57-32 now, a 25-point lead for Portales here. A minute, just a little over a minute left to play here in this third quarter. As Lovington trying not to fall again in district. Coming off of a win. They would like to see that again, but it looks like there's still plenty of basketball left as we're under a minute left. Lovington fighting just to get the ball successfully inbounds. They give it to Barunda. Barunda in the lane, tries to put it up and has the ball knocked away. Lady Rams passing down. Ball loose. Castro, good fight. She gets it away. So a nice steal, a good takeaway. That's the only way Lovington's going to be able to get in this. Force takeaways, make the baskets count. Take the good shots and get them to count. That one misses. And a shot up as Taya Rippey with 2 points. 2 more points. She's got 4 in the game. And Lovington now trailing 59-32, your score on the board. Just a few seconds left in this third quarter as Malaya Castro with the ball. And they're going to call Lujan for the foul. That's her third. And Castro will go to the line. So a good chance for Lovington to eat into this lead. They need to just try to play as well as they can and put as many points on the board. Point differentials will come into play in terms of district win-loss records and seeding for the playoffs. Teams making the playoffs and seeding for that. So they need to still put as many points on the board as they can. And Castro makes 1 of 2 there. Just a few seconds left. A last-second shot hits the backboard. No good. Castro 1 for 2 at the line there. And Lovington now trailing 59-33, 26 points at the end of the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Wildcat basketball here in Portales on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
And welcome back to Portales Gym. I'm Dawn Morgan with Lady Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And at the end of three quarters, Portales is leading this one 59-33. Lovington got outscored in the third quarter, 22 points to 7 points. And it just has not been a great game for Lovington. It's not all doom and gloom. They've done pretty well at the free throw line. It just started, well, they were until this quarter. And they had some misses, but they were able to chip into that lead just a little with those 7 points. And there's a takeaway. Nice opportunity as Lovington has forced some turnovers, but they haven't made points off of them. This time around, Aranda gets it to Castro. Castro going to try for a shot, and I think they're going to say it was a turnover. Yep. So back to the Lady Rams. As they cross the timeline, time is their friend in this fourth quarter. They have such a big lead. And Lovington still fighting again. Points are important in district play, so they need to put as many points on the board as they can against Portales before the end of this game. It'll be Lady Cat basketball. It's going to be Malaya running the point, crossing the timeline. Little spin move and loses the handle on it, but gets it back. Gets it to Aranda. Aranda driving across, now drives through the lane, puts up the shot herself. And 2 points. Aranda's got 2 more points and makes it 59-35 now. Portales with the ball. 6:50 left to play. As they can afford to slow the pace down here to try and hang on to the ball to try to keep Lovington from scoring points. They're not in danger really of Lovington being able to make up that much ground, but they're going to try to deny them and just try to look for the sure thought, the sure shots, and a shot up, an attempt. Mayberry, it goes out of bounds, knocked out by Lovington, so it will stay Lady Ram basketball. As they get it in, they get it into Massey. Massey trying to find room in the lane, working against Schaus, and Schaus trying to cleanly guard her, and I think they are going to call, so Schaus was clean, but it's Aranda that they get on the foul. And Massey's first one, she buries it. Her first point in the game makes it an even 60-35 now. And that one is up and good as well. 61-35, Lovington with the ball, quickly moving it down. That's Castro. Castro to Schaus in the lane. That was really quick and really strong. It goes in and out of Schaus's hands, out of bounds. So another turnover for Lovington, and just a little over 6 minutes left to play. Coach Bridgeforth pulling Castro out, talking to her just a couple of comments, and I think it was Corral who went in for her. Bounce pass in the lane to Ornelas, and Ornelas puts it up and in. Ornelas, Lovington losing her. And a pass into Schaus, who posted up, and her shot is good, and count the basket, and she gets fouled. So a nice pass into her, and Schaus with 2 more points. She had 8 quick points in the first half, and then picked up 3 fouls and had to sit out for a while, or she would have more points and more rebounds. She made 2, and that one is not going to make the 3rd point, but she does get the 2. And it's 63-37. 5:40 left in the game. Lady Rams basketball. Ornelas just pulling back, getting worked on by Aranda. Aranda trying to steal. Ornelas looking for room. Good defense by Aranda, but they're going to call. Yeah, they're going to say it went out of bounds. Yeah. Oh no, they're going to call the foul, saying she got her on the arm. And that does it. That's Aubrey Aranda's 5th foul, so she's out of the game. Aranda will come out, and it looks like Castro will go back in. Nice round of applause, appreciating Aranda. Aranda finishing up with 5, 7, 9 points in the game. And a 3-ball, no good, in and out, fight for the rebound. Lady Rams get it. Rebound and the putback, no good. And then Castro with the rebound. She brings it down, gets it to Knapp. Knapp going up for the shot, gets hammered. A nice assist by Castro on that, and Knapp is going to go to the free throw line. And Knapp at the line. She's got 2 points in the game. And that one banks off and out. Knapp, I noticed it has not been announced by Lovington Schools, but when we look at some of the signings on signing day, we noticed that there was a signing reported by a school in New York that said they had signed Carly Knapp of Lovington to play for their school, and but we have not heard that is official, but that school in New York did report that Knapp had signed to play. So I'll chase down some more information about that and wait and see if that becomes official. But Knapp may be playing basketball for a college in upstate New York. So 63-37 your score, 5:12 left to play as a timeout being taken, and we'll go ahead and listen to nope. It was a quick one, so we'll keep it here. No time to play another spot. I did want time to tell you and report that about Knapp, though, as that happened just earlier this week, a couple of days ago. So out of the timeout, 5:12 left to play, and Knapp goes to the free throw line. So a chance to put a few more points on the board here, and yes, she does. Lady Rams with the basketball coming up. A shot up, no good. Banking off the glass. Fight for the rebound. It's loose on the floor. Portales comes up with it. The shot up, no good. Again, fight for the rebound. The ball bouncing around, ends up on the floor. Lots of activity. It's controlled by the Lady Rams, and getting trapped up over there in that right corner. Getting trapped up. And the ball coming out with it, though, is Lovington, and then a timeout is called. So Lovington will have the ball after the timeout. We'll go ahead and take the timeout this time and be back with more Lovington Lady Cat basketball from Portales.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Service.
And welcome back to Portales Gym. I'm Dawn Morgan, flying solo tonight with Wildcat basketball. The ladies first, followed by the men. And we're almost at the end of this one. Almost halfway through this fourth quarter. 4:43 left to play. And the score is 63-38. Lovington with the ball out of the timeout. Knapp inbounds to Barunda. Barunda going to run the point. And Barunda stops at the arc, thinks about the three, but she's got Bonda in her face, passes it off, then drives around into the lane, puts up a shot, no good, and the Lady Rams with the rebound. They pass it up to Ornelas. Ornelas pulls back, almost travels but doesn't, saves it, gets to Fulfer. Fulfer alone in the left corner. Lovington loses her, nobody in her face, and Fulfer makes them pay, and Fulfer has another three-pointer and makes it 66-38. 4 minutes left to play in this one now as Castro with the ball, getting worked on by Ornelas. Now drives around, left side, pulls up, bounce pass over to Barunda. Barunda, it's knocked away. These Lady Rams are really, they are relentless on defense, and they are forcing a lot of turnovers. They're deflecting, knocking the ball away a lot of times. Lovington has thought that they have committed fouls several times that weren't called. I won't say anything about that except that it's with tight defense, a lot of times that will come with fouling. But the inbound to Castro passing up to Schaus underneath the basket. She had posted up, but the ball stolen away, goes back. A shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Schaus tipped it into Castro. Castro gets down, takes a shot, won't fall, and no offensive rebound there. Lady Rams with the basketball, and they get it to Fulfer, and Fulfer takes it up and in with 2 more points for her. Makes it 68-38. A 30-point lead for the Lady Rams with 3:08 left to play. A 3-ball attempt up by Barunda from the left wing, no good. Air ball goes out of bounds, and it is going to be Lady Ram basketball, and a timeout being taken. 3:03 left to play, and we'll just, it's just a 30-second timeout, and it is a Lovington timeout. So we'll keep it right here, and just remind you that coming up after this one, the Lovington boys will be playing against Portales. We expect some fireworks out of that game. This one has been really well in hand by Portales. Lovington scoring the first points in this game and kept it pretty close for much of the first quarter. Portales started stretching it out, and they really haven't looked back, especially pouring on the points in this second half, with a few of Lovington's girls playing with a lot of fouls on them, and one girl, Aubrey Aranda, has already fouled out of this game. It's a little tough when you've got, you had Schaus come out not being able to play effectively. She had the 3 fouls on her by halftime. And then other girls in the lineup. But not to make excuses. Portales is a very good team, and they simply have been playing well tonight. A 3-ball attempt up, no good, and Schaus is down on the court. She's being helped up. Looks like she took a shot, an elbow to the nose probably. I'm surprised that there's no blood anywhere. That didn't look fun. Looked painful. And Lovington will have the ball. Castro off the inbound, running the point across the timeline. Works it over to the right, leaves it off for Knapp. Knapp working over to the left. J.B. Rios in the game, working it in and taking it over into the left corner. And then is going to be a turnover for Lovington. As a lot of the turnovers, though, have come off of this very tight, just very relentless defense by Portales. The ball taken, a fight for it on the left side, underneath the basket. And I think we may have a technical. 2:08 left to play in this one. 68-38 your score. And yep, they have teed up Schaus, I believe. And that's her last foul. So Schaus fouls out of the game on a technical, and it will put, I believe, Bonda at the line. Bonda is perfect at the line. She hasn't missed tonight, and I didn't succeed in putting the curse, the announcer's curse, on her by saying that, so she still sank that one. And make it 2. And there will be another one. And that one is her first miss. Let's see if she has 2 misses in a row. Nope, back to a make. 71-38 after shooting the free throws and the technicals. And now Lovington's trailing 71-38, just a little over 2 minutes left to play. The ball comes in and taken by Lovington. That is Barunda. Stops and tries to pop a tray from the top of the arc way downtown. And it goes off the right and is going to bounce out of bounds. It'll be last touch, of course, by Lovington, so it'll be Lady Ram basketball. They inbound, get it toward Nellis. So Nellis running the point, and they're going to call a quick foul, I think, on Corral. No, Castro, Melia Castro. Little trip foul. And Ornelas will be at the line. Ornelas is 2 for 4 at the line tonight. And that one banks off. She has 6, 9, 12, 14 points in the game for Portales. 1:51 left to play in this one. Lovington will fall to 12-10 and 2-1 in district. But they're not down and out. They are still ranked number 8th in New Mexico 4A. That one is a miss. And let's see, another quick foul by Lovington. And that was, a lane violation, so she puts that one up. Nope, that is on number 10, Braylon Hernandez. They waited to put it up, so I thought it might have been a lane violation, but it was a quick foul called. Subs coming in for the Lady Rams. And Ornelas buries that one. 72-38. Barunda with the ball. Off of the pass from Castro. Barunda trying for the 3 ball from the left corner, and they're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to call a foul away from the ball on Hernandez. That's 2 on Braylon. And Lady Rams with the ball. Less than a minute and a half left to play in this one. As the Lady Rams may just pass around the arc. Nope, they're going to continue to drive and try to score, and they do as Ornelas takes it up and in. 74-38 here. And I do believe they're going to call the block as we'll have a foul on Ornelas, but it is on the floor. Castro inbounds, and Barunda puts it up and in. Lady Rams in their end of the court. 30 seconds left to play in this one. 30 seconds, looks like they may pass and hang on to the ball and just run the clock out. I believe that's what they probably are going to do here. So it looks like 74-40 is going to be the final score, as either that or they'll play for the last shot. Ornelas drives around the outside of the arc, loses the ball, and Lovington faithful want the travel and then a foul. But they are going to call, yep, they do say that the ball was a turnover, and it'll be Lovington basketball. So 8 seconds left. Barunda with the ball, drives in, takes a shot. It's short. Fight for the rebound. It'll be the Lady Rams ball, and the clock will expire as this game is over. 74-40 is the final score. Not a pretty game, and lots to unpack for Lovington in this one. And they'll have a week to do that, as they don't play again until next Friday the 14th. They'll be on the road at Artesia. So a lot to look at and think about as they fall to the Lady Rams in this one. 74-40 final score. And they will go to 12-10 on the season, but they likely will remain in the top 10 in New Mexico 4A. We'll see about that after this weekend, but still. And now they are 2-1 in district. Lady Rams of Portales go up to 14-9 in this 2-1 in district. And next up for them, they are going to be at Artesia next Friday. They also have a week off. I'll be back to wrap this one up and give you point totals for the girls here in just a couple of minutes, as we are into pregame warm-up for the boys game. But coming up, we'll wrap this one up in just a few minutes here with Lovington Lady Cat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oil Field Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oil Field Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
And welcome back to Portales Gym for Lady Wildcat basketball wrap-up on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. It was Portales leading all the way in this one. They led at the end of the first, 21-15, at the halftime, 37-26, at the end of the third, 59-33, and then at the end of the game, 74-40. Portales' leading scorer was Ebony Fulfer with 26 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those were Trey's. Then Banda had 23 points. 1, 2, 3 of those were Trey's, and she made 5, 7, 11, 12 of her 23 points at the free throw line. Then you had 4 points from Taya Rippey, 2 points from Massey, 2 points for Lujan, and Angel Ornelas was third in scoring for Portales with 17 points. That's how they came up with their 74. They went 15 of 19 at the free throw line. For Lovington, your leading scorer tonight was Ashlyn Barunda with 10 points. Aubrey Aranda had 9 points. Actually, Abigail Schaus and Ashlyn Barunda tied for 10 points apiece in that game. And then 9 points for Aranda, 4 points for Knapp, 3 points for Castro, 2 points for Corral, 2 points for Blackwell. Lovington went 7 of 13 at the line tonight and had they lost the rebounding battle to Portales and had a lot more turnovers in the game than Portales did as well. So 74-40 your final score, Lovington falling. And now they are 14-10 on the season, overall 1-2 in district, and the next up for them will be at Artesia next Friday night. And Portales goes to 13-9 overall, 2-1 in district, and they will be at Artesia. No, they'll be at Goddard, sorry. They'll be at Goddard next Friday night on the 14th. So that's how we end up. And next up will be the boys' game. And I'll get set, get those rosters out, and get ready for the next game here. As pre-game clock is up, and we have just under 8.5 minutes on that clock. So we'll take another break and be back to set up the next game, Lovington versus Portales. Coming back, we'll have that for you in just a few minutes as we acknowledge our sponsors and say thank you very much for watching and listening to Wildcat basketball tonight on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the...
Welcome back to Wildcat Basketball in Portales. It's on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Just about getting ready to get the boys' game underway after the Lovington girls fell 74-40 in the first game this evening here at the Portales gym. So coming into this one, your Lovington boys are 13-9 overall, 0-2 in district, looking for their first district win. It's really important to try to pick that up here tonight so that they can try to get a district win on the board, as they are ranked number 10 in New Mexico 4A right now with that 13-9 record. But with 2 losses in district, they've really got to, this becomes a real, a need to win game, if not a must-win game. So last up, they lost to Goddard 59-49, and next up, they are going to be at Artesia next Friday night. They'll have a week off. So they lost to Goddard by 10 points, but that was a much closer game in reality than that final score would indicate. They played a pretty good game against Goddard, but Goddard just played a little bit better in that one. And tonight, Portales comes in at 11-10 overall, 1-1 in district, and they are ranked 42nd overall in New Mexico, but number 11 in New Mexico 4A. Portales is ranked just behind Lovington. Even though Portales has a 1-1 district record and Lovington has 0-2 at this point, still they are neck and neck on paper for sure. Lovington with a better overall record this season, but it's all about district at this point, and Lovington needs to get this win. Last up for Portales, they lost to Artesia 74-48, and next up for them will be at Goddard next Friday night, the 14th. So let's take a look at your Portales lineup. Number 0 is Pierce Culpepper. Number 1 is Patrick Alvarado. Number 2 is Jacoby Bamforth. Number 3 is Jace Hightower. Number 4 is Joel Lujan. Number 5 is Xavier Tarpa. Number 10 is Cameron Senna. 11 is Carson Pfaffenberger. 13 is Ethan Crawford. 15 is Daz John Preston. Number 22 is Sean Montiel. Number 23 is Elijah Tejas. Number 33 is Ramiro Flores. And injured but on the roster is Paxton Culpepper. For Lovington, here is your roster under head coach Casey Pack. Number 1 is Dallas Cardenas. Number 2 is Peyton Hernandez. 3 is Danny Criswell. 4, Elijah Rivero. 5 is Miguel Perez. And 10 is Jojo Perez. Miguel is actually known as Chicken. That is what everybody knows. And Miguel's dad actually came up and told me that. I think he's Miguel or Chicken, and Jojo are cousins. And so everybody knows him as Chicken. I will put you, and Jojo is actually a nickname for Jojo Perez. So we will say Miguel Chicken Perez and Jojo Perez, and in the game. So Miguel or Chicken is number 5, and Jojo is number 10. 11 is Braxton Valenzuela. 12 is Micah Pondo. 20 is Justin Villalobos. 22 is Chase Terrell. 23 is Donovan Gomez. 24 is Cale Covington. Number 30 is Xavier Casares, and 32 is Matthew Contreras. And number 33 is Valente Herrera. And I believe Herrera is still, he's wearing a boot, and Valente is injured and probably not going to, I can't say for sure, but it's not likely that we're going to see him for the rest of this season off of that injury. So warm-up time is over, and we'll see what's going to go on. Now, they had the national anthem before the girls' game, so I don't know if we're going to do that again or not. But they will have the introduction of teams, and we will take a timeout as they do introduce the teams, and I'll try to catch the starters for you here in just a moment. So we'll take a timeout and be back to get this one underway. It is Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
And welcome back to Portales for Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And we are off. The boys' game starting, and winning that tip will be Portales as they move it around outside the arc, setting up the O. Lovington guarding the paint. That is Hightower with the ball, leaves it off for Tejas. Tejas back to Hightower, running the point. Pulls back midcourt and back over. Now into the right corner, double teamed, and they're going to say he does travel off a really good defensive pressure there by Jojo Perez and Elijah Rivero. So a turnover for Portales, their first. Give it to Lovington. We are scoreless here as the game just underway here at Portales. Covington with the ball, nowhere to go, getting guarded well. Kicks it out to Perez, then to Rivero, then back to Dallas Cardenas, and now over to Gomez. Gomez in, starting for Lovington tonight. Oh, and a takeaway as a bad pass picked up. So the teams trade turnovers, and just like that, stolen away by Jojo Perez. And going up to the hoop, but knocked away. Wow. And they're going to call that immediately, and Perez will go to the line. Let's see, they're going to call that on number 23. That is on Tejas. First foul for him, and Tejas and Perez buries that first one. Jojo at the line and makes the first point for Lovington as they are on the board. 1-0, a chance to make it 2-0, as games don't often start with points at the free throw line, but sometimes they do, and this one did. And for Lovington, up 2-0 now, and 2 good points from Perez at the line. And a quick steal on the inbound, and give it to Cale Covington. His shot up, no good. And the Rams with the rebound. They pass it around. Oh, a 3-ball. Woo, from Joel Lujan. And that puts up 3 points for Portales, 3-2 with under 6.5 left to play. Perez with a couple of quick steals for Lovington, though. Always good. But Lovington's got to make points off of the turnovers. A shot up, no good. Rivero with the rebound. Kicks it out to Covington, calling for the O. Gets it to Rivero. Rivero cycling around. Now to Perez in the right corner. Ooh, and coming after him was Hightower, trying to pick up the ball. But it goes out of bounds. It will be Portales basketball. And a quick timeout is taken. So a timeout with 6 minutes, 3 seconds left. It is a 30-second. We'll be back with more Wildcat basketball.
A smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcacnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington.
And welcome back to Portales for Wildcat basketball here on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, and I was flying solo, and Abigail Schaus now up running camera and shadowing as we are out of the timeout. It is Ram basketball, and that is Hightower running the point. Passes it to the right, back over to the left, and Lujan, who dropped a three, Gets it back to Hightower, and this time it's Hightower alone in the left corner, and another three-pointer, and puts Portales in the lead, 6-2. As pretty quick transition there by Wildcats to Rivero. Rivero to Cardenas. Cardenas to Perez. Perez cycles it back around. Over to Gomez. Gomez puts it into Covington. Covington finds Perez alone in the left corner. No good, but Covington with the rebound, his second. Gives it to Rivero. Rivero drives in. No-look pass to Perez. Perez to Cardenas. Back to Perez. Quick, moving the ball quickly and well. A three-ball attempt on the way. No good. The putback good. Covington with the rebound and 2 points. And now 6-4 with the Rams coming the other way. Hightower with the ball. Cycling it around to the right. Then in the right corner, a three-ball attempt up. No good. Covington skying for the rebound. Nice. Gets it up to Gomez. Gomez losing the handle, has to flip it back, and it goes to the Rams, but he can't handle it. That is number 23, Tellez, with the ball. Goes out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Lovington, so it'll stay Ram basketball. And 6-4, we got a 2-point game here.
No, I believe
the Rams
that was a foul
up 4.
on Kale, actually.
Yeah, they actually end up calling it, and that's the first foul on him. They call it on Covington. Didn't think it was a foul at first, but it was. The Rams moving the ball down. A shot up from the left corner, no good. A banks off, controlled by Lovington. That is Rivero passing it off, and then they get it to Cardenas. He tries the three ball from the right wing, won't fall. Skynet for the rebound is Culpepper, his second. Now they give it to Hightower, who will run the point for the Rams. Moving it to the right, bounce pass into the right corner. Culpepper back to Hightower. Hightower driving the lane, no room, has to kick it back out. Now Culpepper driving back in to Hightower. Hightower kicks it back up top of the arc. And they're going to get a three-ball attempt on the way, no good. And it is going to be 23 Gomez with the rebound for Lovington. Nice. And they get it to Rivero. Rivero with a three-ball from the right arc, and Rivero in the books with a tray. And now Lovington has up. Nope, they just call it for.
He was.
No, he was. Now they finally put it up. Unlike they really waited to put that one up on the scoreboard. A shot up from the left corner is no good, but the Rams with the rebound in the putback, and that is Crawford in the books. And now it is 8-7. A 1-point lead, a seesaw affair, back and forth. Lovington with the ball, working it around, finding Rivero in the right corner. He pops his second tray. He's got the hot three-point hand, and 10-8 is your score, as we have only 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in a very fast-moving first quarter. Back with more Wildcat basketball from Portales.
Proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge.
And welcome back.
I'm the sludge inside your...
Computers. So welcome back to Wildcat basketball from Portales. Out of the timeout, Lovington with a 2-point lead right now. And looking at rebounding by Cale Covington so far. 4 rebounds, a couple of points in the game for him. A couple of rebounds for Elijah Rivero. He has popped 2 trays. Couple of quick steals for Perez. No points in the books yet for JoJo, or 2 points in the book from the free throw line. None for Mikael, who is Chicken Perez, I am told, by his dad. Yeah, that's his nickname.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
10-8 is your score. We have yet to see Chicken or Mikael in the game, but 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Lovington up by 2, but out of the timeout. We'll see what the Rams have as they inbound. Hightower running the point to Culpepper. Culpepper passing into the lane, a shot up, and yep, it's Elijah Atea, and Culpepper gets the assist on that. And now we're tied, 10-all, 2:45 left. Quick transition by Lovington boys, and they need those. And a 3-ball attempt on the way downtown by Valenzuela, no good. And it's going to be the Rams with the rebound. Culpepper's got 3 in this one. They get it down to Pfaffenberger. Pfaffenberger loses the handle on it. Fight for the rebound. Good hustle on Dallas Cardenas. And it goes out of bounds. And
Swan dives for the ball.
It will
Goodness.
be. He's really physical. He's so athletic. He's a gymnastic. And, yeah, he flies all over the court. He's a compact person. He is. He's a fun. I understand he's got a great personality and is likable as well. So, yeah. And it will be the Ram basketball. They will inbound. We're all tied up 10 apiece, and we've got a barn burner here. 2:22 left to go in the first. Pretty fast-moving first. The inbound goes out to Culpepper. Culpepper leaves it off. That's going to be Lujan. Lujan over to Hightower. Hightower pulls back to Lujan. Thinks about the 3, but good defense on him, as that is Criswell in the game for the first time for Lovington. And now a pass up, an attempt, no good. Kale skies for the rebound, and just like that, nice fast break by Elijah Rivero. He puts it up and in and draws the foul. Nice moves in the lane, Rivero. And Lovington again are there. That quick turnaround, the quick transitions from defense to offense, going to be very, very important. And Elijah Rivero with a really nice basket. That's his 8th point of the game, and he goes to the line. And they are finally going to put up that foul. They call Hightower for that. That's his first. 1:55 left in this first quarter, and it is 12-10. Lovington leading, and Elijah Rivero a chance to make 3 the old-fashioned way, and he buries it. Yeah, very nice work. So he's got 9 of Lovington's 10 points in the game, 13-10. But here come the Rams, and that is Hightower running the point, driving down, kicking it out to Culpepper. Oh, stops and pops a tray at the top of the arc, or at least a 3-ball attempt, no good. Covington with the rebound, but then loses it. Stolen away by the Rams. A shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound this time. Coming down with it is going to be Criswell. Nice work to Rivero. Rivera behind the timeline, now crosses. Back over to Criswell. Criswell to Kale. Covington driving in from the right. Leaves it to Cardenas. Cardenas to Rivero in the left corner. He drives across. A bad bounce pass. Kind of ill-advised, I think, in the lane there. I think meant maybe for Kale.
Definitely, since Kale is a lot taller, he's not able to get down as well.
Give it back to Portales, and the Rams have the ball, moving it around outside the arc, and that is number 3, Hightower, not making any room. Good defense in the lane for Lovington, and then a 3-ball attempt out from the right wing, no good. Cale Covington with yet another rebound. He has 7 rebounds already in this game with 52 seconds left in the first quarter, and the ball goes out. It's going to be Lovington basketball, and Peyton Hernandez will inbound just to the left of the scorer's table. 13-10, Lovington with a 3-point lead. And in the backcourt, here comes Criswell. Criswell moving over to the right. Gets it over to Rivero. Rivero to Cale Covington in the lane. Puts it up and in. Beautiful work. Nice moves. Nice little left-handed shot, and gives Lovington the 5-point lead. The Rams with 30 seconds left on the clock, as that is Lujan calling the O. Gives it to Hightower, thinks about the 3, but he's got Criswell in his face, so they move it around instead and take it away. Nice, as Criswell's got the ball. A nice steal. He pulls up. 15 seconds left. He pulls up, gets it to Rivero on the right wing. Rivero moves it around, puts it over to Criswell in the left corner. He drives in, moves it back out to Hernandez. 3 seconds. They give it to Cale Covington. He tries to put in the shot. No good at the buzzer. Did they make it? Did they make it? And let's see if they count it. They have not. They have not put up the shot yet. We do not know. They are saying that yes, they do. They finally do count it. Although it looked for a moment to everybody that they were not going to count it. There was a fight for it. A fight about it, that is, and finally, so it's actually on Dallas Cardenas, who gets credit for that basket. He made that last-second shot after Covington's shot didn't fall, so Cardenas with the rebound, the putback, and makes it a 7-point lead for Lovington here at the end of the first quarter. 17-10. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Wildcat basketball.
Your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
And welcome back to Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. At the end of the first quarter, Lovington 17-10 on a last-second buzzer shot that it looked like the officials were not going to allow. One of the officials signaled no, and then there was a little bit of a fight about it. I think it would have had a riot among the Lovington faithful here had they not counted that shot, because the shot went in before the buzzer was over. And they did count it, 17-10. Covington with the ball off the inbound, tries a shot, doesn't fall, and that's going to be yet another rebound for Portales for Culpepper. He's got 5. And a takeaway down underneath the basket as another turnover gives Lovington the ball. Perez is going to run the point. That's JoJo. Over to Gomez. Gomez starting for Lovington tonight. Leaves it off for Perez. Perez to Pondo in the game now for Lovington. Now to Hernandez. And a shot up, no good, but the rebound for Lovington. And then the putback is nice as Pondo. Pondo is known for an outside shot. He is one of the three-point shooters for Lovington, and when he gets hot, watch out. 20-10 now the score. The Rams with the ball up, no good, and a fight for the rebound, flipping it back in, trying to save it was JoJo Perez, but instead it went to the Rams, and then the ball loose on the floor, and well, that's some good sportsmanship as the team members, that's Hernandez and 23 Tellez for Hobbs, flipping a little high five, they know. So it is a turnover. And it goes to the Rams. The Rams have it off the inbound. Still working. Good defense by Lovington. That is Hightower running the point, and an almost steal by Hernandez. But is it too close? Or did they simply say, yep, they did. Nope, they did. They called the foul on Hernandez. I was afraid they were going to. It's just his first foul. It's on the floor. A quick inbound, and wow, that's Lovington got caught sleeping just a little bit as they flipped it in, and Alvarado took it and put it in. So 20-12 now, an 8-point lead. Lovington needs to keep their feet on the gas as they got the ball, and they're going to pass it around outside the arc. Pondo thinks about the three, then leaves it off for Gomez. Gomez to Covington. Covington now thinking about driving the lane. Little spin move, tries to put up the shot.
Travel.
And are they going to? They're going to call. They are definitely going to call that, and that's going to be a problem. He did. He was a spin move, and it's kind of hard to keep your balance when you do that. So a turnover, but an empty possession. Lovington can't afford a lot of those. They're up by 8, but the Rams working the ball around, and that's Lujan. Thinks about the three, then passes it off, and pass in the lane, taken away. That's the third steal by Perez. Perez taking it, puts a shot no good, and that is Culpepper rebounding, denying Lovington a second look at that basket. Brings it down. It's Hightower to run the point. Put a shot. It rattles in and out. And Covington with another rebound. So it's hard. It's hard when it's your team that doesn't get the rattle in and out to count. But it's a benefit for Lovington in this sense. Perez with the ball, leaves it off for Gomez. He was getting trapped up. Good heavy defense on Perez. Hightower's been on him. Gets it over, cycles it back out to Covington. Covington drives the lane, puts up a shot. And good. No foul called at all on that offensively or defensively. It's simply a basket, and Covington wins that one-on-one and puts Lovington back up by 10, 22-12. Rams passing around outside the arc. Hightower gives it off to Alvarado, tries a shot, won't fall, and guess who skies up for that? Perez with a rebound.
Perez
gets it to Pondo. Pondo popping another tray. with, a nice assist by Perez on that second tray for Pondo. Puts Lovington up 25-12, and Lovington needs to just kind of work on continuing to stretch out their lead here if they can. 4:42 left in the second. A shot up, no good, and off of the backboard. Cale Covington's got another rebound, and he leaves it off. And a shot up from Gomez, no good in the lane, and driving up for the rebound was Culpepper, and he's got 8 rebounds in this game, and a timeout is going to be taken. 25-12 your score, 4:26 left in the second quarter. It is a full 60-seconder, so we'll be back with more Wildcat basketball from Portales.
Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
And out of the full timeout, your score here is 25-12. Lovington leading. They led at the end of the first quarter 17-10, and they have outscored Portales so far in this second quarter. They've allowed only 2 points for Portales so far, but Portales wants to, they're gathering together to try to change that. They have the ball out of the timeout, and the inbound goes to Hightower, who's been running the point for Portales the whole game. Over to Lujan, back to Hightower, almost stolen away, and it is knocked away by Perez, picked up by Pondo. Pondo drives in the lane, trying to put up a shot, it won't fall, and I think they'll call number 11. I think they'll call Pfaffenberger for that. Yes, they will. I believe that's first going to be the first foul on Pfaffenberger. They do. And that is going to put Pondo at the line. Now, Pondo is in the books for 6 points, 2 trays so far in this game. He's got pretty hot hand, and Lovington needs that perimeter shooting to stay hot. And the first one's going to rattle front back. I thought it was going to drop through, and it doesn't, but he's got another chance at it. And Lovington's only been to the free throw line once, and it was Rivero who made a three-pointer the old-fashioned way. Pondo with a miss so far. Let's see if he can change that and make it into a make. 4:13 left in this second quarter. A nice crowd as Portales has packed the gym, and Lovington has brought half the town, I think. That's good to see. And the second one is up and good. So Pondo with 5 of 7 points in the game. Quickly coming down the other way, and a nice turn around as Elijah
Pondo
Rivero. Yeah, and Pondo, it's a nice turnover for Lovington. They need to make points off of it. Perez hip hop trip hop through the lane, up and good. Perez was very careful about that to not travel, and so he's got 2 more points in the game, makes it 28-12 for Lovington. Nice work. And here comes the Rams as a give and go in the lane. That was Culpepper to Alvarado, or to Pfaffenberger rather, and Pfaffenberger taking it, trying to go up to make a shot, is fouled. The shot is no good, but they are going to call Perez his first foul, and it is 28-12. And the first one banks off the front of the rim, so Pfaffenberger with a miss. The only points in the game for Portales so far, Alvarado with 2, Hightower with 3, Lujan with 3, Crawford with 2, and Tejas with 2. And Pfaffenberger trying to get in the books with 1 here at the line. It's Pondo and Covington in the blocks in the front for Lovington, and he does bury that one. So 1 point for him makes it 28-13. 3:40 left in this second quarter here. Lovington in the lead, and they have the ball off the inbound to Perez, back to Pondo. Pondo getting it over to Criswell. Criswell pulling back, getting worked on by Bamforth now. They get it to Perez. Perez puts up a shot, really kind of more passing to Covington, and Covington going up for the shot before he can even get it. It does not fall. It really wasn't completed because he got fouled, and he knew it. So no basket, but he does get fouled. And let's see, they're going to call that one on Senna in the game for the first time for Portales. Kale, nice job. He leads Lovington in free throw percentage and demonstrates that there. First of two, up 19-13, a chance to, or 29-13, making it an even 30 if he can from the line. And that one no good, but it's Rivero who gets the rebound.
Over to Criswell and then to Gomez.
Gomez in the game, and he buries a tray as Valenzuela, not Gomez. Number 11 is Valenzuela, one of the new members on the roster for Lovington. Nice work. Where did that come from? Puts Lovington up 32-13 and almost stolen away on the ground. A fight for it and still on the ground. It's sliding around. They're going to call a jump ball. A free-for-all is what I call that, as everybody dove for it and ended up as two guys short of a rugby pile.
Really?
And, yeah, 32-13 the score as Lovington has started stretching this one out. Just under 3 minutes left to play, and Coach Pack is calling for Criswell. Over on the bench, he pulled Criswell out.
No, he was putting in the ball, actually.
Okay, there he goes. So I thought the Pack was motioning to him, and I thought he was going to pull him off, but he's in. Lovington cycling the ball around. A bounce pass to Covington. Covington tries to put it up and in from the left. A fight for the rebound. There was no jump ball called, and then the ball's loose and ends up going out of bounds, and Covington and Pfaffenberger both end up on the floor, but there's no call. They just say that the ball went out of bounds last touch by the Rams, so it'll be Lovington ball, and that is Valenzuela to inbound. He gets it immediately to Criswell. Criswell tries to pop the tray. It won't fall, and it is going to be the Rams with the ball, and they get it down. And it pops through as they pass it down to Bamforth, and Bamforth puts it up and in and draws the foul. Ouch. As a very quick transition from Portales down the court. And, Covington going up. And he gets called for his second foul. 2:31 left to play as Covington in the blocks in the front, yes. And Bamforth makes that third point. And then Lovington with the ball. They pass it around. The trajectory off on that one by Valenzuela. He did pop a three, but it's going to be a rebound for Lovington. Now they're going to cycle it back outside to just a little over 2 minutes left to play. That's Rivera leaving it off for Criswell. Criswell to Perez. Perez now to Valenzuela. He thinks about the three and then drives in and puts it up and in as he decided somebody was in his face, and so he moved forward without traveling, which is nice, and ends up putting it up and in, making it 34-13. And now Rams with the ball, putting it up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Culpepper has got it, but the putback no good. And Criswell with the rebound, his second. He takes it coast to coast, trying to put it up and in. And
rolls off the rim.
Just so bad as Covington tried to go ahead and take that tip and then doesn't go in. The Rams throw it all the way down on a fast break. And then let's see if they do end up calling. Yes, they should call. They should call the foul, but they're going to just call the travel on it. I thought one, sometimes one comes before the other, so it's just going to be a turnover, but it was off of a fast break. The Rams were just trying to score with Pfaffenberger quickly down there and Culpepper as well. Instead, now Cardenas back in the game for Lovington, gets passed into that left corner, and a three-ball attempt up, no good. It's an air ball. It comes down, goes out of bounds. It'll stay Lovington basketball. Cardenas will cycle over to that right corner, and it's going to be Valenzuela who gets it in. Covington takes a shot. It doesn't fall. Cardenas with the rebound, his second. Now the ball loose on the floor. Everybody's trying to get it. Are they going to call the jump ball? Cardenas trying to rip it back after the whistle sound. And are they going to call the jump ball or are they going to call the foul? Lovington faithful on the court. And it's Cardenas who ends
jump ball.
Yep, it's a jump ball, although Cardenas does not get called for a foul. No problem, but Cardenas gets a nice big round of applause from the Lovington faithful. The tie ball, jump ball, the arrow goes to the Rams this time. They cycle around. Trying to find Montiel open. He's not. Good defense, good coverage by Lovington on that, but they do cycle it back. A 3-ball attempt, up, no good. Oh, it was a great rebound by Valenzuela, and then his bounce pass is stolen. And number 11, Pfaffenberger, puts it up and in, and on the return down the court, yes, the whistle sounds. It's 34-18 now. I need to get the points back reflected for Portales on the score bug. So 34-18 after 5 points put up by Portales there. And the ball inbounded by Lovington. Ball stays Lovington. They inbound. Oh, Cardenas pushed off, got away with that one. Ooh. Gets it to Pondo. Pondo with a 3-ball attempt, no good. And that is Culpepper with the rebound again. Bringing it down, that's Hightower running the point. He gets it over to Lujan. Just 22 seconds left in the second quarter. They get it back to Hightower, flips it into Lujan, and he puts it up, no good. And Covington with the rebound. And down to Cardenas. Cardenas to Rivero. Rivero drives into the lane, kind of stumbles, loses his balance, but they're going to call, I think, number 3. They should call Hightower for that foul. Let's see. No, number 2. That is Bamforth, not a 3, but a 2. And that's his first foul. It'll be on the floor, and Lovington inbounds. They get it to Rivero. Rivero puts it up. Oh, no good. And Culpepper skies up for the rebound. 4 seconds left. They get it to Hightower. He crosses, puts up a half-court shot. No good. Very close. And at the buzzer, your halftime score, 34-18. Lovington is leading, and we will be back with your halftime report in just a few minutes. It is Lovington Wildcat basketball. They're leading at halftime on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple-ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
And welcome back to Portales for Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with Abigail Schels running camera for us, shadowing tonight, and out at halftime, your score is 34-18. Lovington is leading. They led at the end of the first, 17-10, and here is how we got there. Portales, your leading scorer right now. It's a pretty balanced scoring, not a lot on the board to talk about, but they do have 2 points for Patrick Alvarado, 2 points for Bam, 3 points for Jace Hightower, Lujan with 3 points. You got Pfaffenberger with 3 points, Crawford with 2 points, Tejas with 3 points, and no points for Culpepper, but 0. Pierce Culpepper leads with 10 rebounds and 1 assist. And that comprises the 18 points that Portales has on the board right now. For rebounding, they had 15 rebounds in the first half. They go 1 of 2 at the line. And for Lovington right now, your leading scorer, again, it's fairly balanced, but Elijah Rivero has 9 points. 2 of those were Trey's. He's got 4 rebounds to go with that and a steal. Then you have Cale Covington with 7 points. He's got 10 rebounds, though, just a few points away from a double-double there, and 1 assist as well. Then you have Braxton Valenzuela with 5 points. 1 of them was a Trey. You have Micah Ponda with 7 points in the game. 2 of those were Treys. You have Danny Criswell with 2 rebounds. And then you have Donovan Gomez with 2 points and a rebound. So, and actually, I think it's Cale Covington with 9 points. I think Gomez, that was just a rebound that I put down and not a basket. So I believe that's 9 points for Covington. So he and Rivero tied in the points category. 9 points, 10 rebounds for Covington, 9 points, 4 rebounds for Rivero, but a steal for Rivero. And we also have Jojo Perez with 2 points, an assist, 3 steals, and a rebound. Jojo skying up for a rebound, and he's pretty athletic and stole the ball 3 times and gave Lovington some opportunities for scoring. Lovington not always making points off of the turnovers, but they are winning this one 34-18. So a 16-point lead at halftime, and they had 25 rebounds. They are winning the rebounding battle 25-15 for Portales, and almost all of those are by one man, Pierce Culpepper. And now Portales goes 1 of 2 at the line, only one trip. Really, no, they are 1 of 3 at the line, 2 of 3 at the line, actually. Pfaffenberger was 1 for 2, and then Bamforth sank a one-pointer. So they go 2 of 3 at the line, at the free throw line, and Lovington goes 4 of 5 at the free throw line. And so some pretty good numbers by Lovington managing to lead this one, but they've got to keep their feet on the gas as Portales, of course, with a rebounder like Culpepper, and he's not in any foul trouble at all. In fact, he has yet to commit a foul. And they've also got Pfaffenberger, who can rebound, another big guy. He's got 1 foul on him. So Lovington has really got to continue to put points on the board, distance themselves, and not let Portales back into the action seriously in this second quarter. Lovington inbounds. Or will inbound and start this second half. It'll be Rivero to inbound at midcourt on the Portales home side. And he gets it over to Perez. Perez will run the point at the beginning of the third quarter, and let me mark that on the scoreboard. Oh, and a quick pass into Cale Covington, and he puts it up and in. 2 points to add to his 9. And just like that, 36-18, Lovington has doubled him up for Portales with a shooter in the right corner. That's Lujan. He gets open off of a nice assist, and Lujan pops the 3. That's his second tray of the game, and 36-21. A lead like 15 points can disappear quickly if you leave open shooters, and they've got some pretty good shooters, and their perimeter shooting if it gets hot and stays that way. Lovington going to cycle it all around the outside of the arc. Quick passing designed to pull Portales out of the lane, but Covington drives in and puts 2 more up anyway, as makes it 38-21 here. From the top of the arc, a 3-ball attempt on the way, no good, and Perez has his second rebound. A quick pass to Gomez, and Gomez trying to put it up and in. It gets slammed, gets nailed. He will go to the free throw line. Nope, it's going to be on the floor, of course, as we're just the beginning of this third quarter, and that's going to put Gomez to inbound. Cycles it out. Cardenas in the game here in this second half. Gets it Covington to Perez. Perez drives the lane, and oh, nice, as he just puts a nice high arc on that, banks it off the glass, and Jojo has 2 more points, 4 in the game, makes it an even 40-21 now. 6:38 left to play. Portales going to pass around the outside of the arc. Good defense by Lovington, keeping him out of the paint. So 11, Pfaffenberger pulls up, tries to pop the tray, and Elijah Rivero will get the rebound. He leaves it off for Perez. Perez running the point, cross the timeline. 6:20 left to play in the third. Lovington up. Oh, and Cale Covington stops on the right arc, just decides to try a 3-ball. It doesn't fall. It ends up bouncing out of bounds, so it will be Ram basketball. As Covington was going to pass and liked where he was, right outside, and decided to try it. Did not fall. Here come the Rams. Across the timeline, that is Hightower running the point, as he has all game. Pass in the lane is picked off, and Covington with a steal. Gets it down to Rivero. Rivero trying to put it up and in. No good. Misses the point-blank layup. Pulling up the rebound is Lujan. And now a pass it down. And Culpepper tries to put it up and in. No good. And that's going to be Covington with another rebound. So Covington leaves it off. Perez will run the point. Cross the timeline, get it to Kale. Covington over to Cardenas. Cardenas to Perez. Perez thinks about the three, gets it over to Gomez. Gomez cycles it back around to Rivero, to Cardenas, to Covington on the left wing. He grinds it hard to Gomez, to Perez, drives in, kicks it out to Cardenas. Cardenas to Rivero, back to Gomez, back to Covington. They cycle it, no room in the lane, and Covington losing the handle on it. Fight for it. It's turned over. The steal was actually by Tejas. And all the way down as they get their hands on the ball and then try a long pass. Too much, too hard. It goes out of bounds. So another turnover and give it to Lovington as Portales has had a lot of empty. They have not made points off of the turnovers that they have been able to force. And they have turned the ball over themselves off of a nice assist. Covington goes up and he draws the foul. So 2 more points, 42-21.
Making three the old-fashioned way.
Yep, he will have a chance to make that third at the free throw line. And they are going to pull off number 23. That is Tejas. And he comes out. In the lane will be Pfaffenberger and Culpepper in the front blocks for the Rams. Covington at the line. He's 1 for 2 at the line and misses that one. So he'll have to be content with the basket. The Rams bringing it down, and the Rams want a timeout. It's going to be a full 60-seconder, so we'll take it. And back with more Wildcat basketball from Portales coming up.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up.
And welcome back to Portales. Out of the Portales timeout, it is going to be Lovington basketball, and no, it will be, nope, it'll be Ram basketball. Yeah, their timeout and their ball. Sorry, I was looking in the wrong place. And that is Lujan to inbound just in front of the Lovington bench. Gets it to Hightower. Hightower over to Bamforth. Bamforth back to Hightower. Now they get it over into the right corner and then all the way back over and take it away. Oh, nice move by Elijah Rivero. Steals it behind the back, and then a nice assist. Cale Covington, and 2 looks at the basket, but brought down. Chris with another rebound. Wow, a 4th look at the basket is denied. Culpepper comes out of nowhere, steals it, and then hippity hop through the lane and puts it up and in off of the steal, forcing a turnover. As nice moves by lots of players in that little exchange. Back down with a 3-point ball from Pondo, up no good from the left corner. Hightower with it and almost loses it, and then gets it back, and then it is stolen away as Hernandez with the steal gets it over to Criswell. Criswell going to drive across the baseline, kick it out to Pondo. Pondo from the left corner, and 3. That is another tray for Pondo. That's his 3rd of the game, makes it 45-23. 3:35 left in the 3rd quarter. Ram basketball. Lovington not giving up points even when they give up the basketball. And yep, it's going to be a travel as Hightower and Lujan were passing back and forth, and yep, it's going to be a turnover and give it back to Lovington. And really mad, I see that Lujan must not have said anything. He didn't get called, but he did bounce the basketball. He was pretty angry about that, although I think maybe angry at himself. It was pretty obvious that he did commit that travel. So Lovington going to send it around the outside of the arc and then get it to Criswell. Criswell in the lane, gets it up and in off of a nice assist, I believe, by Pondo. So Criswell with 2 points in the game. Rams coming the other way. They get it to Lujan. Lujan drives in, puts up a shot toward the basket, and I think they're going to call number 2 Hernandez.
No, that was on Pondo, actually.
Okay, off of 1-2. I saw the 2. I didn't see the 1. So number 12 on Pondo, and that's going to be the first foul on him. It will send number 4, Lujan, to the line for his first trip to the line. He's got 6 points in this game, and it is 47-23. Lovington leading this one. Just under 3 minutes left to play. The first one is up. Banks off of the front, no good. It is Pondo and Covington in the front blocks for Lovington, and Bamforth is going to be coming out for Portales. And second attempt at the line, up, and that one no good, but it is Pfeifenberger who gets the rebound, and then
blocked by Covington.
Yep, Covington with a first block of the game, and that's going to put Hightower with the ball to inbound. It's going to be Portales basketball. They get it quickly into Lujan. Lujan puts it up, no good, gets his own rebound. The putback, no good. And then number 15, Preston, in the game for the first time, gets a rebound. And Lovington commits a foul on that, and that is going to send Lujan back to the line.
That is Covington's third.
Yeah,
of
he
the
missed
game.
just a minute or so a game, and Covington called for a foul, and that one is buried, as that is Lujan with his first make at the line and makes it 47-24. And that one up no good, and Pondo skies up for the rebound. Leaves it off for Criswell, going to run the point. Criswell cycles it over to the right to Hernandez. Hernandez now gets it to Valenzuela. Valenzuela to Covington. Covington thinking about driving in, no room. And D on him very tight. They get it over in the corner. Then a bounce pass in the lane. Beautiful. An assist by Hernandez and a bucket by Criswell. 2 baskets in a row for Criswell. Makes it 49-24. And 2:20 left in the third here. The Rams getting down. They get it to Culpepper. He shoots it from the left. Culpepper with his height and that advantage, and he makes it good. So 2 points for him. Makes it 49-26. Covington gets it to Valenzuela. Valenzuela now to Pondo. Pondo gets it all the way in the right corner. And a 3-ball on the way. Valenzuela buries a 3, his second tray of the game. It makes it 52-26. And again, Lovington is doubling up Portales. Oh, a shot from way downtown is no good, but Culpepper skies for the rebound. Is put back no good, but he gets fouled. I think they're going to call that one on Valenzuela.
Yes, that's on Valenzuela.
And that's going to be his first. And that sends Culpepper to the line. And let's see.
That
Culpepper,
is not a player you want to
Culpepper has not been to the line tonight. He buries it, though. So his first free throw of the night. He's leading his team in rebounds, and he has just started scoring. Scored his first points of the game in the second half, and now 52-27. Cale Covington comes out, and that's going to be Gomez in the blocks at the front with Pondo on the other side for Lovington, as Cale with 3 fouls on him, sitting down for a while, and Culpepper buries that one. He's got 6 points in the game. 52-28. Criswell will run the point for Lovington. 1:38 left in this third. Over to Pondo. Pondo on the left wing. Gets it over to Gomez. Gomez moves it over to the right. Uses up his dribble and leaves it off for Valenzuela. Valenzuela trying to pop another tray, and it doesn't fall, and that's Bamforth with the rebound. He gets it to Culpepper. Culpepper drives in, tries to put up a shot, fight for the rebound. Lovington controls it briefly, then back to the Rams, and off of an assist by Hightower, Culpepper puts it up and in. So a little bit of scoring action here for Portales as they try to cut into this lead. Still 52-30, and from way downtown, Gomez from the right corner puts it in, makes it 55-30. 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. That is Hightower running the point. On to a new player in the game, Crawford for the first time for Portales. Then they get it over to Bamforth. Bamforth tries to put it up, no good. And skying for the rebound is Valenzuela, and all over his back is going to be Lujan. That is another foul. I think that is just his first. I just have it written down as the first against Lujan as well.
I've only seen Lujan on the court for like maybe a few minutes.
And Lujan has actually been in, but he has been pretty quiet. He was quiet. He popped a tray in the first half. He's played a lot of this third quarter, really. Three halves would be something. A shot up, no good by Lovington, and the Rams with the rebound. A long pass down the court to number 13, Crawford, and he waits patiently and puts it in. He stops, then puts it up and in. He gets fouled, so he'll have a chance to do 3 at the line, and they're going to call that on Gomez. Just his first foul, I believe. Yes, it is. First foul, and that's going to put Crawford at the line. Crawford didn't play any minutes for Portales in the first half, and now he buries that one. So Crawford now with, actually he did. He had 2 points in the first half, in briefly. Now he's got 5 in the game, and it's 55-33 for Portales. Lovington in their end. That is Valenzuela battling over there with Criswell trying to keep the ball in bounds off of good tight defense by Portales. They have stepped up the defensive pressure a little bit here and working a faster transition, trying to beat the press and get the ball quickly down the court. That's worked for them a couple of times, and now it will stay Lovington basketball, though. And that is Valenzuela inbound to Criswell. Criswell, at the buzzer, trying for the 3. Man. It hits the front of the rim. Thought it might go in. It does not, but a great attempt. And at the end, it was. At the end of 3, 55-33 is your score. Lovington leading as they have every quarter. And we'll be back with the fourth and final quarter. More Lovington Wildcat basketball coming up here on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
And go.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington.
And welcome back to Portales for Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with Abigail Shells running camera and shadowing tonight. And the Lovington boys are leading 55-33, a 22-point lead as we enter the fourth and final quarter of this one. But Portales doesn't act like a team. They're not playing like they're 22 points behind. They're still in there fighting, and have stepped up their defensive pressure just a little bit and trying to make faster transitions down the court to get more points, and that's the only way they're going to do it, is force turnovers and try to not have empty possessions. They inbound and get it to Culpepper. He puts it up no good, and it is Gomez up for the rebound. And now to Rivero. Rivero running the point, going to take it in all the way in the lane, up and in, and Elijah Rivero takes it coast to coast and has 2 more points. He's got 11 in the game, 57-33. Coming back the other way, Hightower running the point, gives it to Culpepper. Culpepper tries to pop the 3 from the top of the arc. It won't fall. A fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Cardenas was in there under it.
Nope, and that was Rivero, actually.
That
was Rivero. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
But Cardenas is on the court and in the melee. And off of the inbound, they cycle around. The Rams try to put it up and in. It does not fall. Criswell gets the rebound, but they say it's going to be.
Tiptoed on the line.
Yep, it's going to be out of bounds. So a turnover for the Rams. Give it back to Lovington. And Perez gets it to Rivero. Rivero up. And the pass to Covington off of an assist by Gomez. Covington with 2 more points, and he has 17 in the game now. 59-33 with 7 minutes left in this game. Rams with the ball. And a 3-point attempt. Oh, that's nothing but net on that as Hightower pops the tray. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the game and makes it 59-36. As here comes Rivero to Covington. Covington spin move in the lane. Off the glass. Beautiful moves. That's how you do it. He's got 2 more, and now he's got 19 in the game. And 61-36. Back over to the Rams. Coming down is Hightower, top of the arc. Now drives in. A little pass is going to be picked off. He was intended for Culpepper, and Rivero steals that. Takes it down, gets it to Kale. Covington drives in, then kicks it out to Rivero. Thinks about the 3, now drives across to Perez. Perez cycles out. It's going to reset the O. Just pull it back to midcourt. Then get it over to Gomez on the right. Then to Cardenas in the right corner. He drives in, pulls up a little jumper. Nothing but net. A beautiful shot. And Cardenas has 4 points in the game. 63-36. Oh, coming back the other way. Lujan thought about the 3 at the top of the arc instead. Passed it off. And they're going to pass, trying to get Culpepper. And the ball is deflected, and picking it up is Cardenas. So Cardenas leaves it off for Perez. And Lovington just going to slow things up a little bit. Cross the timeline, get it over to Gomez, leaves it off for Cardenas. Over to Perez. Perez to Rivero on the left wing. Then into Covington. Beautiful. As a no-look pass was perfectly timed. Picked it off. Covington skied up at the right time. Beautiful with an assist by Rivero on that. That's some good ball movement and teamwork. Oh, and then a beautiful nothing but net 3 by Lujan. And that makes it 65 to 39. 5 minutes left in this game. Rivero, a pass over to Covington. Covington drives the lane, then kicks it out to Rivero. Rivero, trajectory is a little bit off, and the rebound by Crawford. And then I think he's going to get fouled coming down. They're going to get Cardenas on that.
Yes, Cardenas
so
on the foul.
Crawford was, I think, is it Pfeffenberger or Crawford who will take the, it's on the floor, so. Yeah, and Cardenas coming off, and Rivero, too, to some appreciative applause. Much deserved, as they both had heck of a game. So it's on the floor, and Rams inbound. Hightower to Lujan, back to Hightower, getting double team, bounce pass, and then a pass almost deflected. Lujan saves it, back to Hightower. He drives in the lane, trying to put up a shot. Yeah, and Covington was in front of him. Gomez was behind. Gomez goes over his back, and you just saw that coming. You just knew, because Hightower, both of those players have about a foot of height on him, and as he drove in the lane, it was going to be pretty impossible for one of those Lovington players not to foul him as he trying to put up a shot. I don't think he really had a serious shot at getting that shot to fall, but he drew the foul, which is, I think, was the whole point, and he does put the first one up. And coming out is Cale Covington. Another round of applause. Oh, no, that's Gomez, 23. Gomez comes out. Another round of applause. He's had a nice game as he's got 3 points and a couple of rebounds and assist. And the second one up, no good for Hightower, and Covington with the rebound. Leaves it off for Hernandez. Hernandez to Covington. Covington trying to put it up and in from the right. The basket misses, but I think he draws the foul.
Yep. Ends up drawing the foul
and we will see who they put that up on. There are a couple of Rams who were right there around him. They are going to call it a number 2. That is Bamforth. And Bamforth with his second foul. Yep, they put it down as a second. Cale Covington buries it from the line. He has 15, 17, 19, 21, 22 points in the game now. 22 points in, let's see, 10, 11, 12. I've got him for 13 rebounds. And that one misses.
Oh, but
it's Criswell who is right there. The rebound and the putback, good.
Hero.
Nice.
My goodness.
So 68-40 is your score right now. Lovington leading. They will win this one. A big pass all the way across the court to Bamforth. A three ball up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Covington is going to control it. Get it over to Criswell. Criswell going to bounce pass. A little spin move by Perez. No room in the lane, so he's going to have to pull out. Midcourt, get it to Pondo back in the game for Lovington. Pondo working it, stops at about the free throw line and puts up a jumper. Very nice. He's famous for his threes, but that was a beautiful two-shot that puts Lovington up 70-40 with 3:30 left to play. A pass in to the left of the basket, then kicked out. That was a beautiful move actually by Portales as Pfaffenberger gets the points off of a Bamforth assist. Lovington moving it around. Now Pondo tries the three ball from the right wing, no good, and it's going to be Lujan with the rebound. He pulls back, passes it off, gets it back, leaves it off for Bamforth. Bamforth is going to drive in the lane and try to put it up, no good. Actually, he passed that off to Tellez back in the game, and yes, puts it up and in. So 70-44 now is the score. Lovington with the ball. Criswell running the point. Gets it to Pondo. Pondo trying to pop the three ball. Does not fall. And that's going to be Tellez with the rebound. Covington. Yeah, he picks off a pass that really was intended for Hightower. And now a timeout is going to be taken. So that is a steal for Covington. You know, Covington's such a great all-around player. He's such a great athlete. He looks like he was born with a basketball in his hand. He has that easy athleticism that you just expect him. He looks like a greyhound on the court when he runs, and he's so sure. He's great points. He's great scoring points inside, and he can pop the tray. And but he's terrific on the boards, and he's certainly got a double-double tonight, and we'll get that. And then he can steal the ball. He's still quick. He's a big person who moves well, who doesn't sacrifice movement and agility when that height, right?
There's something about tall people. I mean, it's very rare to not see a tall person that's not clumsy.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard to see tall people that are
graceful,
that don't fall as much.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times that happens if you, I don't know when Cale started playing basketball or who put a ball in his hand, but I would imagine it was pretty early, and he just has that look of somebody who has just spent a lot of time shooting hoop in the driveway. And also out in a gym rat, right? So out of the timeout, we're back to play here. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Lovington up 70-44. Lovington inbounding it, moving the ball around. They get it to Casadas, puts up a shot, no good, and Pfaffenberger with the rebound. A quick pass all the way down the court to Tellez. Tellez losing it and tries to pass. Trying to save it off of from going out of bounds is Lujan, and he's not able to do that. Lovington will have the ball. 2:17 left. Lovington is going to win this one and go up to 1-2 in district. I said at the beginning of this game, this really was a must-win for them in terms of district play, and they came in with a game plan, looks like, and have stuck to it. That is off of a pass. That is Hernandez fighting for the ball right in front of the Lovington bench, and I think they're going to call the hold on. Yeah, they're going to call a foul. I thought it was going to be just going to be a tie ball as the ball was kind of loose on the court. Covington coming out for probably the final time in this game. A nice round of applause as he deserves. But as the Lovington team really playing very well as a team, moving the ball well and shooting well in this one. And that is Perez, who had control of the ball and then turning. Really, he skidded and lost his balance, and when he did, he caused a turnover, so he traveled. And Lovington is up so far in this one. I don't think there's not a lot of booing or disagreeing with that, although it might not have been right. A turnover as Lovington's got the ball and probably just going to kind of hang on to it as Criswell left it off for Valenzuela. He drives in, puts up a floater. It doesn't fall. And that is number 23, Tellez with the putback. But then the block, the deflection really happened. And Lovington ended up getting the ball back. Now they get it, and a three-ball attempt from the right corner. And that is number 3, Danny Criswell. That's his first tray of the game. But he's got several points, so we'll add those up for you in just a few minutes. As now 73-44 your score. And Pfaffenberger with a basket. Makes it 73-46. Oops. 73-46. And Lovington brings it down. And another 2 points up as Valenzuela adds to his total. Now, their turn for the ball and a shot up, but a whistle sounds and it goes in and out, so the basket doesn't count, but Lujan will shoot at the line. And let's see who they call that on, and because it kind of was a melee again, a free-for-all down there as he was going to take his shot, and they haven't put it up yet, and they do finally put it up. It is on Perez, and that is Chicken Perez, Mijail Perez, but his dad said everybody knows him as Chicken, so he committed the foul, and the first shot is no good. A fight for the rebound.
Taken away by Perez,
oh, boy.
But then...
Yep, and then the number 23, that is Tellez, ends up on the floor. It went out of bounds, so it's going to be Lovington basketball. And the inbound by Criswell. Criswell, it will go to Perez. Perez up to Hernandez. He tries a three ball. Whoa, Hernandez pops the tray and makes it 76. Nice work there.
77,
as
actually.
It is, 77-46 now. That's where the 6 comes in. And a 3-ball attempt on the way by Pfaffenberger, no good. And the rebound going to be controlled by number 23, Tellez, but then taken away by Lovington. And off of the steal, they pass it around. 2 seconds left, 1 second left. Nice.
An amazing win by the Wildcats.
Casares in the game one as well. Yeah, and so 2 more points right at the buzzer makes it 79-46. Your final score in this one, 79-46, as the Lovington boys have beaten Portales. And the Lovington boys go up to 14-9 on the season now, and now they are 1-2 in district, and they will be in action again next Friday. And that is going to be, of course, the girls and the boys, and nobody is in action for a week, as the next game or the games for Lovington will be coming up next Friday against Artesia and at Artesia, as a matter of fact, on Friday the 14th. Now Portales drops to 11-11 on the season, and now 1-2 in district. So you see, this was a very important win for the Lovington boys, and now it's going to be a big battle for girls and boys against Artesia next Friday. So that's the next district game next time the Lovington teams are in action. So let's take a break and be back. I'll give you the point totals and wrap this thing up as a big win. Lovington had their feet on the gas the whole way. Final score 79-46. They led at the end of the first 17-10, at half 34-18, at the end of the third 55-33, and at the end 79-46. I'm Dawn Morgan with Abigail Schaus running camera and shadowing. We'll be back with the final wrap on this one with Lovington basketball coming up on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
And welcome back to our final game wrap. I'm Dawn Morgan from Portales. It's Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Thanks to Abigail Schaus, who ran camera and shadowing for this game after the girls' game. And she has gone as this game is over, and they're trying to scoot everybody out of the gym. So I will simply do a wrap and give you some Lovington points and scores and totals on this one, since it's a Lovington victory. 79-46 is your final score, and your leading point getter for Lovington is Cale Covington, 22 points, 15 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. Then you also have some really good scoring across the board. Lots of participation by so many of the Cats who were in the game. You have 12 points and a rebound and an assist for Micah Pondo. You have 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and assist for Elijah Rivero. You've got, 9 points and 4 rebounds for Danny Criswell. You've got 3 rebounds and assist, a steal for Hernandez. You've got, I gave you Elijah Rivero and Danny Criswell. Jojo Perez, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, and assist. Braxton Valenzuela, 10 points. Braxton, again, a young player brought up for the roster here in the district season, and he had 10 points and a rebound in this game, and I think maybe more than 1 rebound in this one. And then Donovan Gomez also in with 3 points, a couple of rebounds, an assist, and you had Xavier Casares with 2 points toward the end of the game, and a nicely played game for Lovington. They came in and really had to win this one to stay in it as far as the district games. They're 1-2 in district now, 14-9 overall, so they helped their cause a lot, and they came into this game ranked 10th in New Mexico 4A, so let's hope they just keep that. If they can stay in top 10 and do well, of course, they want to win against Artesia next Friday. That's going to be a big battle in Artesia, and we'll be there for that game. And thank you very much. Again, final score in this one, 79-46. Thanks to Tiff Stuber for monitoring on the video and audio and communicating about that. And for Abigail Schaus, I'm Dawn Morgan. Thank you very much for watching and listening to Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Good night, everybody.